Hey everyone, once again back here trying to get some conditioning drills, agility drills, whatever we need for our summer camp, which we may or may not have due to COVID. But this video is gonna just focus on bounding, plyometrics, because when you are in any type of sport, or most sports, basketball, soccer, football, especially soccer and basketball, you have to jump in all different directions. The ball is coming to you in the air, you need to head it, and the wind is taking it and you're moving backwards. You got to be able to jump one way or the other, jump forward. Same with rebounding with basketball. It comes off the rim a certain way. This will help you establish muscle memory. I always talk about muscle memory, to jump in every single direction and have strength in all those directions. So this is a bounding exercise. Kevin, if you want to come over here, I'm going to show you initially how you want to do this. You want to line up 7 or 8 cones, and there are going to be a bunch of different things that we'll work on. I'm just going to show you the first thing. I set it up along a line, so it's about balance as well. You want to go through this, get over the cones, but also remain on the line as best as you can. That's the first part. The second part are explosive leaps, and you'll see when I get to that, I use my whole body, my upper body. I get nice and low, and we try to land in a balanced form. So basically all we're doing is we're going over, landing, over, just like this. Picking your feet up. I stayed on that line. Okay, now we go over here, and these are the explosive bounds, and what you need to do is set up the cones that work for you. So what I want to do is I want to make sure I balance myself when I land, so that, just like a gymnast, you know, they get a higher score if they land set instead of land and walk through it. So it's all about coordination and balance on this too, along with power. So this one right here, we're going to start. I use my arms, okay, use my legs, bend my legs, and I go as far as I can, and I balance. I didn't walk through. This is the wrong way to do it. Okay? What you want to do is you want to balance. Okay? I'm balanced. I'm balanced. Okay? And that sort of thing will make sure that you're in control, so that when you do get that rebound, you don't travel. Okay? When you do go for a header, you don't trip over your feet. So this is very important. This is one of the bounding drills that we have. We have a couple other ones that we'll share with you. Now Kevin's going to go through some of these different techniques of going through this. Okay, now we are going to have Kevin demonstrate the 6 different things that we do with our bounding. The first one's just going to be facing me like I just showed you. He's going to go through the whole thing. Go ahead, Kevin. Okay, he's trying to stay on the line as best as he can. Remember, if you knock over a cone, just pick it up. Then he walks over. Now he's going to do the explosive bounding. Okay, he has his balance before he's ready to go. Excellent. Now, once again, you can make those cones a little bit farther apart or bring them in a little bit to fit your needs. And if you do it far apart and you balance yourself on one of the jumps, but you know you can't make the next one, then take a couple steps forward after you balance. All right, now you did it one way, now you have to do it the other way. So now he's going to turn around. Go ahead, Kevin. Okay, always getting those feet over the cones. Good. Then he walks over. Really power, really bend lower. So for this one, I think, Kevin, the cones are probably too short or too close together, right? So just go as far as you can on those explosive jumps, and then step back if you want to, okay? This next one, it's gonna be 1 foot. So it's gonna be facing me, and you want your, the other foot, Kev? Right, so you want that leading foot to be nearest to the cone, because if not, you're always gonna kick the cone over with your drag foot. So go ahead, Kevin. So he's still trying his balance. This one's a little bit more difficult, but you build up the strength in the one leg. Good, and we always get back to the explosive jumps. So see how far you can get and step back if you need to. Good. Now we're going to go with the other foot. So you do it with one foot, you do it with the other. So turn the other way. You're hopping on your left foot now. Weak foot may be a little bit more difficult. That's it. See how he's trying to stay on the line. And see how he balanced himself there, so he's ready for the next one. Okay, now he's going to go over, do explosive. See how far you can get, Kev. Good. Now you can step back if you want, or do that. That's fine too. Make adjustments. Okay. The final set is he's going to be facing me, and he's going to go 2 forward, 1 back. Okay, so 2 cones forward, 1 cone back. He's going to try to do it as fast as he can. So try to go as fast as you can, Kevin. Go ahead. That's it. So now we're changing directions really quick. That's it. 1 more. Good. Good. Now we go over. So we're changing up the short cones, but we're always doing explosion right here. Explosion. Go ahead. Okay, he's really using his arms, bending, getting the legs. So now finish up by going the other way. 2 forward, 1 back. That's it. Always try to keep that balance. If you find yourself out of balance, get right back in it. It's okay to stop and control yourself and then get back in it. Final sets of jumps, Kevin. Excellent. Good. Now you could do this too. You can make more cones along this line, and if you have several people doing it, your rest period will be when you're waiting in line over here, and go through that. So those are just bounding exercises. We'll have a little bit more for you. That's it. Okay, so one other thing is you can make up your own bounding obstacle course or whatever you need to do. This is one, and then I'll go to another bounding exercise. So this one, all we're doing is utilizing the cones and trying to change direction each time. So you're going over to the cone, over to the cone, over to the cone, trying to do it as fast as you can, okay? And then get through those cones. So that's just one other thing that you could do. Now we could take a cone. There's another bounding exercise that works with core. A lot of times we do this at camp with a group of people, and all it is you do an exercise for about 10 seconds, a bounding exercise. Then you go into either push-ups, sit-ups, burpees, planks, leg lifts, and you keep on mixing those things up in between. So the first one we do is just back and forth, and I'll go for about 10 seconds. We try to do it as quick as we can, keeping our center of gravity right here over the cone, over the cone. We don't want to be off balance so that we're going this way. So center of gravity over the cone. This is your center of gravity, okay? Then we would go and we would do, say, 10 push-ups. Okay, get yourself up, wait 10, 15 seconds, get to the next one. Next one's more difficult. Forward's okay, but coming backwards a little bit harder. So we go forward, back, trying to get your feet over the cones. Okay, forward and back, keeping your balance, keeping your balance. Once again, push-ups, sit-ups, burpees, whatever. The next one is around the world. You're gonna hit all 4 points around the world. You're gonna try to do this quick. 1, 2, as quick as possible. So get your foot speed down. Center of gravity is always, or try to be over the cone. Okay, I got a little off balance there. Get into your push-ups, sit-ups, whatever you have to do. Take your 10 or 15 second break. The final one, I call it the cross. We're gonna go over to the side, over, back. So it's over, side, over, back. Okay, so those are 4 different types that you're supposed to, or that you can do with bounding. It adds in some quick jumps, quick hops, so you can go up for that rebound quicker, go up for that soccer ball quicker, whatever it is. Okay, I always talk about soccer and basketball because that's what I coach. Burpees, if you don't know what a burpee is, okay, you go down, you kick out, you kick back in, you jump as high as you can. That's one burpee, do 10 of those. You can also throw in a push-up in that burpee. Everyone knows what a push-up is, everyone knows what a sit-up is, everyone knows what leg lifts are. So that's just another bounding episode.